It's time for Family Appeal.
It'd be fun talking about the American Inn and all the fun that you guys have there. So, Bob, why don't you tell us the story of when you made the transition to the American Inn?
We moved into the American Inn, excuse me, in 2 years. My wife and I and 2 cats. 2 years and 1 day was a blizzard, and I had to test the maintenance people out at the American Inn. And it was fine. Here were all snow plows and snow blowers and all these people freezing. And I had my cup of coffee in a chair by the window.
Oh, that's so nice. You didn't have to lift a finger. Well, except for your coffee.
I haven't done anything since then. And there is somebody that kind of terrorizes me about doing work around.
Who, that can't be your wife, Bev.
No,
of course not.
No.
So, Bev, tell us what do you enjoy about the American Inn and living there?
I think it's the camaraderie with the other folks there.
Yes.
We were living in an 11-room salt box in Feeding Hills, and we didn't necessarily interact with our neighbors probably as much as we wanted to. But when we moved to the American Inn, you know, everybody is friendly, everybody waves hello, we have a lot of fun together. We have parties together. And
well, I can tell you have fun together, that's for sure, just by talking to you here. And Millie, why don't you tell us something that sticks out in your mind, a fun memory from being at the American Inn?
Fun memory? I think probably the parties we've had. We've had a few parties and tons of people have come, and it's been lots of fun. I love to entertain, and that's been a fun part. But I think what makes American Inn very unique is the inn itself, because if you want your privacy, you can have it, and you can have the solitude and so on. But as soon as you step out the door and go to the American Inn, there are so many activities up there, and so many people. It's terrific.
Well, your friends say that you're the party animal.
I love to party.
You love to party, and there's plenty of fun to be had.
There
when you're
certainly
there,
is.
For sure. And what about you, Dottie? Something that you love?
Well, I like going to all the parties.
Right, so she's the party thrower and you're the party
And
goer.
whatever. And the baker. And I do bake cookies around Christmas time, and I try to give some to people that I know and everything. And
Yes.
it's just a fun place to be. The staff, everybody there is so congenial, so helpful. They change light bulbs for us. They sweep your sidewalks, you know, when they're messed up, and it's just the best place in the world to live.
Well, I can just tell by your spirit. You're so upbeat and you're so happy, and all of you are smiling when you walked in the door, and that just goes to show that you have a good quality of life. So obviously you are enjoying yourselves.
we haven't stopped smiling since we moved in.
So how does it compare to when you lived in your own home versus now living at the American Inn?
It was cleaning and upkeep, and I'm a worrywart, and I would worry with Bob mowing the lawns and getting rid of the snow and raking the leaves. I wanted him to be in my life for a few more years. So now that the American Inn, he can do what he wants to do. Usually it's nothing, and I usually am the one who is out in the gardens and playing outdoors.
That's wonderful. What are some of the activities? I know Barbara Huntoon, you all love her so much.
She certainly has provided a lot of activities.
Yes, she has.
We go, they have a bus, and we have gone to all kinds of activities that she's prepared for us. We go to lunches, we go to plays, and on campus, at the inn, we have all kinds of entertainment brought in. And also, we have activity rooms for bingo, for
Pool.
Right, we have a wonderful pool. And best of all, I love the restaurant they have there. If I don't want to make a leg of lamb for one, I can go to the inn and they have a leg of lamb.
That is fantastic.
It's really,
you don't have to ever leave, right?
Exactly.
Never left to leave.
It's everything, even even your friends are there. I mean, you
That's
really don't
true.
have to leave. And I understand, Bev and Dottie, you were in a fashion show together, is that right?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Tell us
From
about
the
that.
dress barn. It was nice. We had a good time.
And the residents and guests came in, and they made us feel as if we were queens for the day. It was fabulous.
That's wonderful. And
Stars.
Bob, are you always hanging out with the ladies, or do you play poker, or what do you like to do?
No. When we moved into the American Inn, there was an agreement between somebody and me, and that was I will do your job, you can do whatever you wanted. That ended the minute they picked up a golf club and put it on TV.
Oh, right.
Somehow I've been banned from doing it all.
Oh, well, you must still have fun. You must have your,
Oh, I have a fantastic
Yeah.
time.
yeah. And of course, you met at the American Inn, correct? You're
Yes.
friends?
Yes.
You would think that you've been friends forever.
Forever.
It must feel like
It
that.
feels
Feels that way.
It does. It really does.
And you have
it's
cocktail
very
parties,
hard
too.
leaving your old friends. You can never
Yeah.
replace your old friends.
No.
But it's wonderful making new friends. And I feel as though I'm so comfortable at the American Inn. And everybody is so nice. It's almost like everybody had to take a niceness test or something to get in.
Maybe they did. Did they, Barbara, have to take a niceness test? Well, let's mention, too, there's a senior health fair. It's free and open to the public.
Right.
Anyone can come. It's this Wednesday, April 4th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the American Inn.
Right.
And it's a great way for people to come and see everything that you're talking about. All the great amenities, all the activities, everything that
And it's great to look around as well. To come and see the inn and the cottages, etc.
It's the cottages. I mean, even the cottage has a full basement downstairs. So you don't have to get rid of all of your belongings
That's
to
true.
downsize.
Right.
And in our case, we had the downstairs is a storage. We have a place for Bob for his workbench when he wants to work. And,
You don't have to.
I will.
and I have a sewing room so I don't have to put things away when I'm finished.
Yeah,
and the
that's
kids
so
come down
great.
and play video games. It's huge.
That's wonderful. And the key is that it's worry-free. So you're enjoying life,
Absolutely.
and that's what it's all about. So it's wonderful to have you all here and to meet you.
It's great to be
Nice
here.
talking to you. Thanks so much for coming.
fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
And for more information or to schedule a tour, you can contact the American Inn by calling 569-1945. You can also visit americanin-sawmillpark.com.